Judith Martinez has converted her home into a bed and breakfast business located in the leafy Vedado district of Havana. Business picked up after the U.S. restored diplomatic relations with Cuba. Now, following President Donald Trump's announcement that he'll make it more difficult for individual travelers to come here, she's worried about the future.
Bueno, en la casa en este momento tenemos 9 americanos.
We have 9 Americans staying in the house right now. This is July. I have no idea how many I will have in August, and we've already had cancellations.
The people that we stayed with are very accommodating, and it's close to where everything we want to be at.
Do you think you would have come to Cuba if the new rules had already been in effect?
Probably not. This was so easy to do, and I think if it was that much harder, we probably would have picked somewhere else to go.
Under the new rules, organized groups will still be allowed on strictly scheduled and monitored tours, but they won't be able to stay in hotels owned by the Cuban military, which includes many of the country's main hotels. Already there are reports of cancellations. These organized tours tend to attract an older, wealthier clientele who until now have provided a booming business for the best top-end private restaurants. It's the younger individual travelers who mainly stay in private homes and apartments and are the lifeline for many of the smaller private cafes, bars and restaurants in Havana. For the moment, the old rules for traveling to Cuba still apply. It could take up to 90 days for President Donald Trump's policy changes to be published and go into effect. But already, many of Cuba's private sector fear the worst.
If you limit visas to Cuba, it affects our livelihoods, not just the homeowners. We also hire a lot of people.
Tranquilo, el pueblo.
Martinez takes bookings through the U.S. online company Airbnb, which now has 22,000 listings in Cuba. According to the company, its Cuban hosts have earned around $40 million over the past 2 years. Now they wonder how much longer it can last. Michael Voss, CGTN, Havana.